we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. No take for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make great.
All right, guys, let's get this party started. If you want a reading, be sure and visit my stand store. It is linked in the description below. And as always, we have a fair use, a disclaimer. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share the video if you like it. Let's get it going. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Hey guys, I'm back. This is the astrology. Last night I didn't come on, and I should have, but no, we didn't. No snow chickens. Hey Jill, thanks y'all for coming back and hanging out. Oh my God. I should have came on last night, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't bring myself to get up off the couch. I normally don't watch TV. I don't just lay around on the couch or anything like that. But last night it just seemed like the thing to do. I just couldn't get up from binge watching with Jeff and spending time with him. So I know it feels like a long time. Yeah. I was like, yep, got to get on. I talked too much on the first live. I was only going to do an hour live and then I was going to hang out for an hour and then come back on. But that didn't work out. That didn't work out. And that's okay. I was on a Sebastian tour, Lady Freeman. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, was everybody on live tonight with me? Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, we did get 4 inches of snow. I agree. I agree. And I don't like, I woke up. So last night when I went to bed, I was thinking about the things with Sebastian and I woke up thinking about it. And then I made a video about it. So I don't know if y'all watched that video that I created this morning and put out about Sebastian, but the astrology is just, I mean, it tells the story, man. It tells the story about the cloudiness and the fog surrounding the communications. As soon as she leaves the Texas Roadhouse, the communications are really vague and foggy. And we have to keep that in mind. I have to keep that in mind because I can't believe everything that I'm seeing with Mercury and Pisces. I just can't. I have Mercury and Pisces. I was born with it. I understand what it's like to be foggy and to not be clear with it. And you have to dissolve the things that you have to dissolve all kinds of shit with the Pisces energy. You've got to dissolve it. It takes a lot of critical thinking. And the critical thinking is where we come in with the Virgo. So the Virgo and the Pisces axis, we have to bring in the critical thinking. And that's where it's at for me. I have to be open. Be open. Dipna's back. Hey, Cinderella. Good to see y'all back. Thank you so much. You will go watch it later. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wish you would. It's not that long. It's like, I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that long. It's really not. You were whacking trolls last night in Lady Freedom. When I went in, I had just woken up from falling asleep, and so I didn't get to see the trolls and everything that people were saying, but I saw she had 150 in there, and I'm sure that there were trolls. You know, it's frustrating. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's chillax. Let's chillax, guys. First thing I want to show you guys is the okay, so everybody knows what's happening in Minnesota, right? You know what's happening in Minnesota. You know what happened to the Alex. Y'all know what happened to Alex, the RN that was you know, executed in the public eye. Very, very bad things going on in Minnesota. And you just wonder, when is it coming to your city? I hope it doesn't come to my city, but I do understand why people are rising up. And I think that people should rise up. I think that it didn't appear that he was doing anything wrong to me, but I wasn't there. But I do want to show y'all a connection. Seth. Oh my God. Seth is bad. He's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Um, he just texted me something. Yes. You're bad. Oh my God. But anyway, so I'm going to show you guys that. Hey, Chuchi, good to see you. I'm going to show y'all this connection that I saw because I didn't have his birthday the other day, and now I do. And I mean, that changes everything for me to see the connection between him, ICE, and Border Patrol. Wait till you see it. You're not going to believe it. You called my name? What's up? I want to show you this connection. I want to show you this connection. I'm talking serious, and you want to text me some stuff that's going to make me laugh. Bad, bad, bad. Watch this, guys. Yes. Where's Shauna? Like, where is she at? Where's Orbitraction? I think Orbitraction is actually with her kids. I think she is actually with her kids tonight. No, I thought that was tomorrow night. I think I just read the Border Patrol dude was fired. Well, I bet he was. I bet he was. And I'm not going to get on this. I just want to show you guys before I open it up. I open up the panel. I open, this, the reading night up. I wanted to show y'all because it's serious stuff. Because it's serious. The big dog in charge. Yep. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Okay, so let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see me. Let me take me off. Jesus. Okay. Check this out. So Alex, no matter what time he's born, right? No matter what time he's born, we're going to look at a non-mover, which is Eris, the goddess of war, the goddess of strife. Okay. I'm not going to waste my time with this right here, right now, because I don't know. And he's going to have a personal planet with Minnesota. So I'm not going to waste my time. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me pull him up with the Border Patrol. So I'm going to have the Border Patrol on the left. I'm going to have him on the right. And the Border Patrol also has a 1606 in their chart, and that is with Jupiter. Yes, you heard it. In the 5th house of kids, the way that they create that is hidden with investigations. This 1018 is Scorpio. So this house, this entire house is ruled by Scorpio. It's got an emphasis, okay, on Scorpio. So that's about death, right? And there's an expansion in Sag. What is Sag? Immigration, other countries, right? Right. And then we have the law, Jupiter. That 1606 is connecting to the goddess of war and strife. It's a fiery energy. This is a quick movement of the bullet. That's fire energy too. This is fire energy. Okay. Now, let's look at ICE because they also have the 1606 in their chart. He has the goddess of war. He has his Neptune in Capricorn. Let me just duel them out. Let me duel them. You're going to see it. I mean, it's just plain as day. It's plain. It's plain to see. I mean, I don't even need to see anything else. It says it all to me. It says it all to me that they are connected. This 1606. Where is their 1606? Right here in the 2nd house. So the 2nd house of values is connecting. Their 2nd house of values is connecting to the Border Patrol, right? And this house, this 2nd house of values is emphasized by immigration. Right? Neptune is a non-mover in his chart. It's in Capricorn. That 950 is about things that are hidden that we need to dissolve, that we're not seeing clearly with the authority. And that's where immigration in the 9th house of home, the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is immigration, That's where everything is coming to a head. It's expanding a lot of attention. And this is where I want you to take note with this little mini read. I want you to take note here because this 2618 is where they are going to be transformed in the public eye when it has to do with immigration. That's a 2618. Okay. Let's look at the transits right now. Let's look at it. 2618. Look at that. Huh. Dang. Look at that, guys. That 950 that I was just talking about. It's information that is coming in. Information that is coming in. That's why I call these information leads. It's where we are talking about them. We're talking about them. The Jupiter and Leo with immigration. The Neptune and Capricorn with Alex. There it is, right there. Now, the 2618 is going to come. Zeus, there's a magnetism with the law. There is going to be, when I said before this even happened, that there was going to be something lawful take place, well, that's what it is. That's what it is. There's going to be more the family is probably somebody is going to be suing them, going after them in court. There is some type of weight on There's some type of weight on New Hampshire today. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm going to have to Google that and see what's up. We are looking at Neptune today at a 0-0. She is acting as a vernal point. She is acting as a point. This is big. This is a big day. Sebastian Rogers, his moon, the fourth house of home, and Aries is a 428. The other people that have that 428 is Donald Trump. That's his dark moon in Sagittarius. That's about the disordered aggression that he has with immigration and the law and the judges. The judges. 428 also goes to Gavin Newsom and Canada. Canada. So we got Canada. We got Trump. Got Gavin Newsom. We got Sebastian that I know of. And all of that is exploding with all kinds of emotion. And so I wish that I knew and I could talk to Katie and ask her, what's going on, girl? What's going on, honey? What's happening? Tomorrow, well, late tonight and tomorrow, there's going to be a major transformation with California. So let's go ahead and look at it because Gavin Newsom is in transit. California is about to come in transit because their moon is a 333. Let me first look at the earthquakes. Let's look at the earthquakes first because we know California is quaking all the time, but there doesn't appear to be anything big yet. Let's look at Gavin Newsom, see what's going on with him, why he's showing up in the news with my astrology. What's going on, buds? What's going on? This is 11 hours ago. Newsom tried to punch over his weight class. Newsom rips. I don't think so. Something else. Gavin Newsom wants Californians to peacefully report misconduct of federal agents. No one in this country is without rights. So there it is. There it is. There it is. That is what is happening. That is the connection with Trump and Gavin Newsom. What else? Trump amazed. Gavin Newsom's running for president. There it is. There's more. Isn't it great? Too bad we can't do that with Sebastian's case. Too bad we can't do that with Sebastian's case. You know, we can't just Google to see why he is in transit too with them. Why is he in transit with them? makes you wonder, why is he in transit with Canada? Is there anything going on with Canada, with Nova Scotia and those kids tonight? No, there's nothing today. Maybe we'll see it tomorrow. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so we know that's what's going on with Trump. So Trump's got some disordered aggression. It has to do with Gavin Newsom, and that is also a connection that Sebastian carries with him, with his home, with his mother. Interesting. Okay. Dude from TP USA, he's been in transit. Wonder what's going on with him. I wonder if what is going on with him. CCO, TP USA. Let's see. No. I wonder what's going on with him because he's been in transit the last couple of days. Let's see. 5 hours ago, Turning Point USA is hosting its own halftime show because the Super Bowl is too gay. Oh, whoa. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Turning Point USA is hosting its own halftime. Fewer than 2 weeks away, the right wing alternative still hasn't announced a single performer. Evidently, this has fallen on him because he is in transit with a lot of warring. And when I say him, I can't remember his name. So, what the hell is his name? TP USA. Um, Memorial Service. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who's that dude? I'm not even keeping up with them anymore. I just don't care. I know what I know. I saw it. I mean, it's just, I don't know what more I'm waiting for them to catch up. I'm waiting for all the big channels to just catch up. What is his name, guys? Shit. What is his name? What's shaking, girl? How's it going? Who is the TPA USA dude that he's the CCO or he's some kind of who is he? Oh, God, who is it? Nope, none of that. No, it's not Charlie. Hey, little Miss Sharon. It's not Charlie. It's who is it? She's the CEO, right? But who's the other dude? Oh my God. You're like, who who are we talking about, Jen? I'm about to just not even worry about it. It's not him. Ay, It's it's the COO. You goofy Jennifer. The COO, Justin. He's the one that's got all kinds of warring that is going on with him. It's him. Him. Okay, let's see if he's in the news. Dang it. He's not. He's having a lot of warring going on with him. Justin Strife. Justin Strife. He is the one that is having the warring upon him. He has definitely been warring the past few days, and it's hasn't let off. It's not gonna let off for another 3 days. So, he's got another 3 days that he's gonna have all this warring going on just in strife. And I wonder if it has anything to do with this, with them talking about gays. It's awful Christian of people to be judging, and I don't know, I just think it's just awful. The most important LGBTQ news and politics delivered straight, and look at that, they got LGBT on this. Oh my god, they got other things to worry about than that. The Trump administration immediately blasted the NFL for honoring Bad Bunny, pointing to the artist's decision not to tour in the US last year in the part due to concerns of immigration and customs. Well, I mean, I don't blame them. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Noem, who oversees ICE, said in October that she would send agents all over the arena where Bad Bunny is to perform. Well, that's very sweet of you. Very professional. Sounds really juvenile to me, but okay. Regarding the NFL, she went on, they suck and will win and God bless us. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is definitely a turning point in the United States. I tell you one thing, this is definitely a turning point. What are we gonna do? Have Are we gonna have Nicki Minaj? We have Nicki Minaj? Is that who their person is gonna be? Nicki? Nicki Minaj? We're gonna have Nicki on October. Okay, this is October. This is October. Okay, so this is old news. Old news. Bad Bunny to reportedly push queer icons during Super Bowl. TPUSA halftime show still on. This is going to be something. Let's look at that. We need to look at that. I think I need to do a whole video on this Super Bowl. Gender delusion, anti God ideology. This will go down as the worst Super Bowl halftime. It is so funny that they believe in God. If you believe in God, why do you think that God would test you with queers? Why do you think God would test you? This is gonna be more of a shit show instead of a halftime show, it sounds like. I don't ever watch the Super Bowl anymore. I haven't watched the Super Bowl since I was a kid. I've lost my faith in humanity with it. It's just never, I don't know. The All American halftime show, TPUSA streaming platforms on February 8th. Let's look at this. I know we can't even afford the tickets. I'm gonna be looking at the Seattle Hawks and the New England Patriots. I'm gonna be looking at their charts. I'm gonna be trying to see if I can figure it out. So kickoff time is at 3:40 PM. Let's look at that Super Bowl. I wonder if I've already got it. I don't think I do, but let's look and see. I don't guess so. I thought I did. Okay. Super Bowl, February 8th, 2026. I think it said kickoff 3:40 PM. Let me make sure. Oh, this is gonna be in California too? Oh, Lord. Ah, dang. Lord help us. So much division here. Oh my goodness, let's look. I'll wait until it's posted on Facebook. Exactly. I won't be watching it either, girl. I will not. We've been dealing with this crazy weather. Yeah. Yeah, illegal immigrant they're not gonna be able to afford it. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not, guys. Uh-uh. February 8th, 2026. 2026. It's gonna be the kickoff. Let's go back. Let's look at 356. Hmm. Let me go back up to the immigration. All right. Well, I've got 136. What am I doing? Let's go back. I'm like, this looks like Sebastian's missing chart. Yeah, goofy, because it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll have to be looking at this because I can see where there's going to be a lot of police, a lot of expansion with the way that California shines with a lot of police. It's going to be heavily, heavily communications about things in the past. Mercury is starting it off over here in the 8th house. Yeah, this is going to be a trip to see the dark moon. We're starting it off. If this is kickoff time, we're starting it off in a pretty dark place. Jesus. I'll have to look at this a little bit closer. I can definitely see it definitely looks like that there's going to be a reigniting of a flame with the Secret Service and Iran. I'll have to look at this with Iran and see what kind of if they're going to try to do some kind of weird ass false flag, but I just don't know. I'll have to study it. I'll have to study it, guys. So tonight, I figured we would divine a little bit and just kind of relax. I know that for me, it's been stressful because of the weather. I've tried to stay ahead. I've tried to cook. Well, I didn't try to, I did. I cooked meals. So if we did lose power, we could just put it on the skillet, on the iron skillet, and cook from that, and just warm things up from that. Hopefully, we don't lose power tonight, but we have been told that we could. So even if we don't, we're prepared. We've got snacks. I mean, my ex-husband and my daughter today, they are just now getting a warm meal. So we've been the chickens are okay. The chickens are great. Jeff is the man. He went out there and screwed, bolted tarps all around the area where it's open, where their pen is. They got a coop with where they sleep. Then we open up the door. They have a run. They eat and everything in the run, but it's not closed in. But Jeff closed it in with tarps. And it is sealed. I mean, there is ventilation where it's not going to be humid and they're not going to get frostbite or anything like that. But he definitely secured it to where They're good. And they're still producing like 10 eggs a day. We got like 70 something eggs. We need to get on the road so we can give these eggs to people. Got tons of eggs. You know what, too? Seth said last night, he was like, we need some deviled eggs. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. I need to get on that, but I haven't done that today. Need to do that tomorrow. Think I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do deviled eggs tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, they got tons of feathers and they do well and they do well in the cold weather versus the heat and the hot weather. They do much better. We was prepared just in case 4 years ago, lost power for 3 weeks in the cold and it wasn't good. Yeah. And when Ryan Hall says to prepare, you better prepare. You need to prepare. I love deviled eggs. Ooh, with jalapenos? With jalapenos? Oh, Jeff's like, what? Yum. I like that. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Hey, Lolo. I know it. I know it. But they're great. They're so happy. They're so happy. They've been doing great. And they're not wanting to even come out. Like they don't even want to come out. I don't blame them. We got a lot of eggs. Lots of them. Lots of them. So I don't know if anybody would like a card. If you want a card, if you just want me to start picking some cards and doing my thing, and then y'all jump in. If you want to look at your chart for anything, whatever it is. If you can donate, great. If you can't, it's okay. We ain't hating on you. We love you. We just want to divine for a little bit. Maybe, be live for about an hour. And I've taken up about 30 minutes of that, but that's okay. You don't eat eggs? I don't eat eggs from chickens. I only eat them from the store. Girl. Girl, I'm telling you, they're the best. They are so good. Country eggs are so good. So good. Okay, so let me show you. Y'all get to pick. I've got the Beyond Lemuria. Got the birds. The birds. We've got the Shaman Oracle. Shamanic. And then we've got the Oracle of the Angels. Oracle of the Angels. I love farm fresh eggs. Oh my gosh. So they're so different. They taste so much better. Then I've got the spirit animals. I got the regular tarot. Let me show you. Just the tarot. And look, guys, if you've never gotten Across of Truth is pretty cool. The Oracle of the Angels. Okay. I've got just the regular tarot. I would pull one, but if you've never gotten Across of Truth, they're powerful. They're powerful. And I only use this deck. I only use that deck. Little Miss Sharon. I thought you was already a member, girl. I thought you was already a member. You're always buying people memberships. I thought you was a member. Maybe you were and you're just renewing, but thank you, babes. You're renewing. Okay, gotcha. I was like, hold on. Hold up. Okay, Mama Rissa. You did Across the Truth? Did you book Across the Truth with me? Because if you didn't book Across the Truth with me, then you've never gotten Across the Truth. He had court on Friday and had a fine, not sure what else, but cool. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. All right, Mama Marissa, here we go. Here we go, honey. Here is the Oracle of the Angels. This is my first Oracle deck, and I loved it. Higher consciousness. Mama Marissa, it's the first card. Higher consciousness. Higher consciousness. Your connection to the higher consciousness is activated and very strong at this time. You are currently able to experience your life and the world around you from a higher perspective than you've been used to. This is an excellent time to reflect on your life and your desires for the future. Feel your interconnectedness with all things and seize the potential of this moment to realize some of your greatest spiritual dreams. Here's your affirmation. I let go of the material world and open to my higher consciousness. Become aware of my greatest and my importance within the universe. I believe in myself. I accept myself and I love myself completely. My mission is important and I live it fully. There you go, Mama Marissa. There you go. She said, his eye says, I'll take whatever card, whatever card. Let me go back up. Smack talker. Smack talker. Let me get you. And then I'll get you his eyes after that. Smack talker, I'm going to do a tarot for you. I'm going to do a tarot card. So I hope you resonate with that, Mama Marissa. Higher consciousness. Letting go of the material world and going higher. Yep. If you wanted a quick one, birth date, birth time, city, state, time of birth. All right, Smack Talker. Here we go, babe. Here we go, babe. All right, Jill, I got you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Smack Talker, we have the 5 of Wands. Conflict. There's conflict. You're having some type of inner conflict. Maybe it does have to do with coming to Tennessee. But the 5 is generally about conflict. It's about change. It's about change. The Wands, let's see. The Wands is a fiery energy, and so it is. I think that that's what it is. The Wands is a fiery energy. For me, it's a Sag energy, which Sagittarius is about the courts. It's about the law. It's about the justice. And the inner conflict, I think, could be that. Could be about Tennessee, about showing up and showing out for the protests, the silent protests. But we see 5 men, and they're threatening one another with wands as if they are in combat. Yet with 5 wands, as if in combat, it's unclear who is fighting whom. The sky is unsettled. You know, we can see that. We can see the mice scurrying around. I don't know if you can see that. But there's an anticipation of trouble. It's about uncertainty and change. It's about uncertainty and change. The book says the Five of Wands represents conflicts, differences, opinion, and squabbling. These may not be large problems and they can be overcome if cooperation is sought. However, petty disorder can easily get out of hand, drain energy away from key issues that need to be resolved. If this situation emerges around you, try not to become involved, for if it is handled correctly, the turmoil will blow over. And that's the thing. A lot of times we want to, or we see, especially here on the YouTube streets, that one creator will go after another, or somebody will go after somebody, and then they just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And next thing you know, it's been a year and they're still going back and forth and there's nothing resolved. You know, it's pretty juvenile. So we don't want to be tempted with that. We don't want to be tempted to get involved in other people's drama and other people's problems. But what we do want to do is to stand up and be a voice. It's courageous to do so. So don't be tempted to add any flames to the fire. If you can play diplomat, you may find yourself quite popular with colleagues at a later date. If you need receptivity, then now is not the time to present your latest great idea to others, as there is a likelihood of power struggles or competition. So keep it in your drawer for another day when the energy is more conducive. So I don't know if that has anything to do with what you're going through right now, or if that has anything to do with the upcoming protests. I know you would like to be here, you know? It always blows over if you just let people grow. Yeah. Ignore a lot. And I think that that is a lot of what that card is saying. Let it blow over. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of that solution. Be a part of the solution. You know? Be a part of the solution. Okay, his eyes. I'm going to get a tarot card for you as well. If that's okay. This one's jumping out. And it's the King of Pentacles. Wow. The King of Pentacles, you can see that he's got a big old moon in behind him. Pentacles is, of course, about money. It's about money. It's about values, things that we own, things that we possess. It's definitely Taurus. Taurus and Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, let's read it and see what it says. Oh, let me go back. Here's the cups. Here's the Pentacles. Okay, his eyes. Here we go. The king's throne sits on the ground, and it's representative of the earth element, Taurus. The back of his throne is a large golden pinnacle. He appears quite comfortable. The king is usually financially successful, an excellent businessman, comfortable within himself and his position in life. He has a strong character and dependable and steadfast. If he becomes angry, it's short lived. He doesn't brood. These men make excellent husbands, fathers, as they are loyal and reliable. They're a good provider. Family and tradition are important to them. And the King of Pentacles isn't afraid of work. They will see a task to completion. His patience will often help in him with his acquisitions. The King of Wands would lose it and pursue something else. But the King of Pentacles will sit it out. They're patient. They know that in the end, he'll get what he wants. He is usually generous, but never stupid with his money. His material possessions are carefully purchased and cared for. He does not waste, nor does he buy hastily. And due to the earth element, these kings are often found in property, land development, anything having to do with property and money. They are also found as farmers and builders and tradesmen. In the negative, they could be extremely stubborn, blunt, overly materialistic. But the King of Pentacles is definitely about property and money. Property and money, honey. And it's about being patient, being steadfast, and being responsible. So I love it. I love it, honey. Yeah, another gorgeous card. All right, Miss Jill. Miss Jill, I'm working my way too, babe. Where you at? I think whoa. Well, god dang, they're flying everywhere. I'm definitely going to pull a card for you with this deck because they're flying. They're flying, babes. You're welcome, Smack Talker. I know you really want to hurt some people, but you just got to be separated from it. You got to separate yourself from it. I know it's hard to do. You know, most of us have never even met Sebastian, and those of you that know Sebastian, that have met Sebastian, that love and care for Sebastian in a different way than us, you're a lot more, you got a lot more emotion involved. And so I can't even imagine what it's like for everybody else, that really knows Sebastian. And I feel for you. I feel for Uncle Taco. I feel for all of Seth's friends, all of Katie's friends, all of Chris's friends that actually care and love for Sebastian. I do. All right, Miss Jill, here we go. You bought your house 6 years ago and it's going to be paid off in 2 to 3 months. There you go. There you go. There it is. Okay. Ooh, and we got another king. We got another king. Just flew out of my hand for you, Jill. We have another king, babe. So we've got the King of Swords. So this is air. This is air. This is intellect. This is about the intellect. The king that works with his brain. The King of Swords. Let's go back to the kings. Okay. I'll read from the book here. I think, maybe. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Hey, Fire. Good to see you, babe. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Okay, King of Swords. He is sitting in the element of air. Yes, he is. This is more Gemini. His sword is prominently displayed and he appears to be in deep thought. The King of Swords has a cool, detached air, which makes him rather difficult to fathom. A case of still waters run deep, which can make him very intriguing. He's strong, with an easy air of authority and a just nature. He is a rational man with analytical thinking, prefers logic to emotion, and likes clear set rules. Emotionally, he can appear misleading, for although he tends not to make great shows of public emotion. As a partner, he is strong and loyal to his loved ones and takes his responsibility seriously. This is the type of king that works great with the law enforcement. So it's not just the king is showing up not to just say, okay, there is this air element. There's this Gemini, this communicator. He is also, all in blue. And he does represent the blue. Anything having to do with a serviceman. So, yeah, the king is often found in uniform as a police officer in the military, the law, the government, a prison security officer. Any type of law or discipline is where he is found. In higher positions, these men are usually extremely articulate with a razor-sharp mind, have the ability to think quickly and responsibly. They also do well in mathematics and science, any type of investigative work, In his presence, you get the distinct feeling you are being evaluated. He would tend not to discuss his personal life, sticking to the purpose of the meeting. The King of Swords is careful where he places his trust, but he makes an excellent friend who gives great advice when asked. In the negative, he could seem cold or impersonal, maybe lacking sensitivity, maybe lacking feelings, but he does feel. He doesn't he doesn't like the bullying. He doesn't like that at all. And he will switch off emotions when feeling bullied. So, that would be the extreme is he would be the one that would switch off and would switch off his emotions at will. So I don't know if this is resonating with you at all, but there is definitely a feel of the law, the letter of the law. There's something with the letter of the law and the emotions that come with anything having to do with the law and being smart, being articulate, making sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted if you're having anything to do with the letter of the law. Got to be smart. Got to be smart about it. Let me get back down to the chat. I'm always focused on getting a job finished that it started. Yep. Glad your glad your internet is back. It does. It does. Okay, good. Glad it is resonating with you, my dear. Glad it is resonating. Can you dead note on my astrology? I'm trying to see if I need to be back on the road traveling or home with wife and family. Okay. Alrighty. I will pull you up, Uncle Taco. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Let me take just a little quick bathroom break. Hold on just a second. Hold it. I don't have orb attraction here. I don't know where she's at. Or Shauna. So hold on just a second. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Let me get my stuff set back up. Just one second. All right. Yeah, I was talking about men in blue. Okay. Okay, Orb Attraction says she's been listening in. She's making dinner and she's doing stuff, but she'll probably be in chat in a little bit. Okay. I did. I did, Joni. I had to go to the restroom, just take a little break for a second, you know? Just take a little breaky break. You can't say it. What can you not say? Of course you can. A UFO? A UTO. UTO? Seth sounds like my soon to be ex. Oh my God. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. She Oh my gosh. Just like, "What's up? What's up?" I wear black and green. Y'all are hilarious. I love y'all. Y'all are hilarious. Seth says, why be so serious, right? Right. What is that? Is that a cracker? I can't see the emoji. I'm blind. He wore blue? Your ex wore blue? Hold on, tell me what he did. Refresh my memory, Jill. I'm blank right now. Refresh my memory. What's your ex do again? I thought for some reason I was thinking he was a pilot. Oh, girl. Oh my gosh. That was a great card for you. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think I remember now. I think I remember. That's right. That's right. That's right. He died. The pilot passed. Right. Gemini wearing blue handcuffs, mentally stimulating. I see where your mind's at, girl. I see where your mind's at. I see where your mind's at. And hey, look, anybody that wants to come up here, you don't have to show your face or anything. You want to do a little bit of reading or whatever? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. You met a Gemini once? Saucy. Saucy. I rise in Gemini. I'm a Pisces, but I rise in Gemini. I guess that's why I'm always all over the place and I'm talking to myself all the time. My mom always said, "Hey, Jen, if nobody's talking to you, you'll just talk to yourself. It's okay." True. True. Anyway. Anyway, okay. So let me pull up Uncle Taco. You have a stellium of 7 placements in air. My God. Have I pulled you? And if I have I said anything about that? I thought I did pull you one time. Hmm. Okay. Let me pull Uncle Taco. And okay, so Uncle Taco, when are you thinking about leaving? When are you thinking about leaving? Oh, lots of Aquarius. I kind of think I might remember that. When are you thinking about leaving, Uncle Taco? Let's look at this. And where would you go? Where are you going to go to work? Well, let's see. Let me pull up the full screen. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this. You look. Well, the lunar nodes. Okay, so it looks like, well, I'm sure so, I know your connections with Sebastian, but it looks like that there was a lot of The South Node was coming to your values, and there was a lot of attention on your health. And I would say that that's when you were headed back home, trying to dodge the weather. Dodge the weather. You'd be going north. Okay. And you'd be going this weekend. Okay. So that would be Friday. Let me look at Friday. Let me look at Friday. Actually, I'm going to look at Thursday night. Oh, shit. Where am I at? Let me look at Thursday night at 10 p.m. And let's see. Thursday night. Multitasking brain pretty much all the time. Mm. Okay. Let me look. Where is Saturn? Saturn is at a 28. Okay, yeah. Yep. So the lunar nodes were probably here when you were making it back home. It was about the communications with the weather. You're going home. There was a lot of transformation with the communications and sibling with work and sibling. Okay. Because it's in the third house, right? So it's work, sibling, communications, the health factor. And it looks like by Friday morning, there's going to be a relationship with work and a little shakeup, unexpected with again sibling, cousins, communications, and work. So that would be Friday, Thursday night into Friday. So, are you planning on taking your sibling with you? Are you taking a sibling if you would go? Because it would appear that there would be a shakeup, and it could have to do with the health. It could have to do with anything lawful or contracts. Let's see. What else do I see? 2336. You're going to learn something about it, could have to do with the job and sibling. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know if that would be insurance. I don't know. I could think of all kinds of things. I could think of all kinds of things. There's something here though in the sibling house that you're going to be learning. Does she have kids? Does she have kids? Huh. I don't. Justice with groups with, oh my gosh, Jesus. People have always got to say something. There is definitely a transformation with the way that you bring in money, home, work. There's going to be a transformation on Thursday night. Let's see if that is showing up Friday morning. Let's see if that would be showing up Friday morning. Yep, it's going to be Friday as well. So it starts Thursday night. It's going to be Friday. Interesting. I can already see what it is. I can already see what it is. It looks like you may get some flack for this right here, what we're doing right here. It may just be communications, have nothing to do with your sibling. It may be this communication that we're having right here, a backlash. Hmm. It would appear that Melissa, it would appear that Melissa is going to have an opposition with the FBI. So this would be a good time if the FBI would ever want to actually, do something that is going to come against Melissa. This would be the time to do it. But there's limits and obstacles with it. And it seems like it would be with her work. It would be with her work. Interesting. Hmm. Communications Friday night. And yeah, communications with her Friday night are going to oppose Nina. There's an opposition with her and Nina and the judge at Sumner County. Just saying, you heard it first here. I can see that as plain as day. Plain as day. Looks like there's a transformation in Indiana that's going to be taking place in the fourth house of home. And it looks like that there's Friday night, there's going to be some type of justice with the New York Stock Exchange. So I'm going to have to be, I need to look at this. I definitely see that there's shakeups with groups. There's been shakeups with groups. There's going to be continue to be shakeups with groups in New Jersey. New Jersey. So you definitely want to stay out of New Jersey, New York. Um, Indiana. Yep, that's not a place I would go to either with your transformation. It's taking place this day or this evening on a Friday night. Ooh, and Thursday. There's things gonna happen on Thursday with Katie. That could be what you're learning. That could be what we're learning here. I think it is. There's something having to do with Katie here. I know that 256, and where does it belong to? Ugh. The 1614, that's Sebastian. That's his Vulcan. There's things that are going to be going on with Sebastian. The communications, a lot of disordered aggression with Sebastian on Thursday night. On Thursday night. Thursday night. This would also be this is also Virginia. I mean, he connects to Virginia with that 1614, so there's other, there's other states that have it, but I think about Virginia, but just because Virginia is a military place. But the weight, there's gonna be a lot of weight of home and family, the values with the law, with Seth. There's a huge weight on Katie. This will be interesting to see how it plays itself out. Hmm. And then Friday. There's something lawful that is coming with Sebastian, having to do with the courts, communications with the courts, with the law. And I can only hope that there is going to be some good information that is going to be coming out this week or this weekend with Sebastian and the courts. because and I know that we're supposed to be talking about you, and I am. I'm definitely telling you the states that I wouldn't go to, but you may have to for your work. But there's gonna be some things that you're gonna learn Thursday night. Thursday and Thursday night. Thursday and Friday are transformative days with home, things of the past, with family, with your everyday, with work. Yeah. Yep, yep. And then yeah, this is what I was watching. Okay, 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 okay. This is a time period I was watching anyway. So let's go back. Was that February 4th? No. What was that day? That's today, January 26th. Is it February 2nd? Yes. Yeah. So Monday, this is the day. This is the day. This is the day that I'm watching for Sebastian. It's right here. And it's when we wake up Monday morning. Monday is a day. This is the day that I think that there's going to be. I don't know about information that's going to come out, but it's big because Chris is carrying the lunar nodes of fate. This 1026. I'm pretty sure that's Chris. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. You heard it first here. Just let's look and see. Yeah, you definitely if I don't blame you. Let's see. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's see. Let's see. 1023. There's another 10 somewhere. There it is, 1036. Okay. So it's a 1036. This is a 1026. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me just get these lunar nodes to the 1036 and the 1023 right here. Shoot. 1036, 1033, 1023. So the lunar nodes, dang, dude, what you doing up so in the middle of the night? What you doing? What you doing? Ah, well, it looks like that the FBI, if they were listening in on Chris's conversations, it could be a good thing. It could be a good thing. There's the weight on relationships with Katie. Yeah. Please, God. There is a shakeup Friday night at 3 a.m. There's a shakeup with the investigations when it comes to the communications. There's Sebastian, the 432. That's our connection, things of the past. Oh my gosh. Things of the past. There we are. Me and Sebastian, the things of the past, the disordered aggression. Well, maybe he's going to watch this live. Maybe he'll watch this live. Maybe he'll hear about it. I don't know. And it's going to bring some disordered aggression, a wake up call. He's carrying the fate. He is carrying the fate during this period of time. And I'll be asleep at 3 a.m. But what's he going to be doing? What's he going to be doing? But there's the weight with Katie. There's a breakup with communications and a relationship there. We're reflecting on home. We're reflecting on home with relationships. Interesting. This will be a big time period for Chris. And then the 1023, this is when the fate is going to come over the things that he's going to learn with the law enforcement. That's a 1023 right there, February 3rd. When we wake up Tuesday morning, February 3rd, well, it's going to be all kind of information coming in on this day for me. Let's see. Yeah, there's going to be a little I don't know. Don't know what's going to happen to Christopher, but I hope that it's going to be something good that has to do with the law and the law enforcement with him and his wife. I do. I do. And I hope that it leads to great things. This is a day with the state of Tennessee, things of the past, especially having to do with kids and communications, is going to be weighted down Tuesday morning. So it gives us something to look forward to. This has given us something to look forward to. Will we hear about it exactly then? I don't know. Will we hear about it later? I don't know. New Jersey is definitely being shaken up with groups, with the communications. New Jersey is coming in hard. New Jersey has a 2727 on their outer wheel, and it's at a station. So this is going to be shaking things up big time. Tuesday, February 3rd, when we wake up. It could be something that we don't even hear about, and but I don't think so. I think that there's going to be a big shakeup in New Jersey. Let me see if New Jersey connects to Sebastian real quick. I mean, might as well. Let me look at Jersey. Look at New Jersey. If anybody else wants a card or anything, just let me know. I'm not gonna be on here a long time, a lot longer. Let's see. Oh, well, he does. I mean, he definitely matches, connects to New Jersey. This 1531. There's a connection with the 1531 and um, oh shoot, not just Sebastian. It says desires Cupid and Sag is at a 1531, but it also connects to Virginia. But that is a connection, and I mean, it's their lunar nodes of fate. So that's a pretty big connection to be connected to a state's lunar nodes. And there's that 2727 things of the past with the law enforcement and the things that are hidden. Katie does connect to this 1425. There's going to be a huge weight over New Jersey. There's the 1636. Yep, there's something up. There's something up here. Something up. Let's go back. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. New Jersey, February 3rd. When we wake up in the morning. Yep, there it is. Disordered aggression with long travel. Values, home, family. Hmm. So Uranus is going to be shaking things up with New Jersey here. Things of the past. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back to the other day. When was that? When she's got the weight. Where's that at? Hold on. Was it the 30th? No. Yes. Yes, it's the 30th. Okay. Dang, we don't have that much further to go with that. It's the 30th. It's the 30th with Sebastian right here with the 432. There's Katie. relationships with the 1425, there's information coming in. See, she has this 1425. She connects to New Jersey with the 1425 in Taurus. She's right there. She definitely has a connection to New Jersey. And their Mercury is going to be at the 1636 in Aquarius. Well, their 1636 is right here. It's with relationships and communications. New Jersey. New Jersey, honey. Well, you learn something new every day. Every day we're learning, guys. Every day. Huh. Interesting. 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 Hmm. So that 2439, 2436, 2439, 2436. There's the 338. It was just there 2 days later, 30th, 29th, 28th. So it could have something to do with the weather. Oh, God. Mm-mm-mm. Let me look at Sebastian's chart real quick. Damn it. Yep, there's a breakup with Sebastian. So, okay. So the 30th, let's go back up to Sebastian. This is going to be this is, I always hope for the best and thinking that this would be big for Sebastian. It could be just be this stupid chatter online, but there's a breakup with him, and it's either Minnesota or Missouri. I think it's Minnesota. God dang, man. I can't even think right now. I'm just like, whoa. So Sebastian has the 2439. Let me just show you this. There's a breakup with the everyday, with the health, the values, the money, the money. The 2439 is a lot of warring. Could be a breakup with money. Can't get to him, can't get that money to him. Or it could be having something to do with the earth, earthly values, earth, earthy. So we're going to see it Monday and Friday. So Friday and Monday. Uh, damn. It probably is gonna be with something like that, but you just never know. Just never know. Where's Saturn? Saturn's out of 2828. So this is the FBI, Chris, a wait with Katie, a breakup with home, family. Hmm. Definitely see New Jersey with this. Definitely see New Jersey, but whatever it is, it's going to be transformative for you, Uncle Taco, which there's me and Sebastian. The 005. I can see there's stuff going on with Faith too, with Sebastian's stepsister. Let me look at Minnesota. I think it's Minnesota or it's Missouri. It's got that. It's Minnesota. It's going to be a breakup with him in Minnesota, the connection with Minnesota. Okay. So we've got New Jersey and Minnesota coming in on the same days with Sebastian. Minnesota, Sebastian. Let me show you this connection with Minnesota. Damn. Let me just show you Minnesota because I'm all messed up. Thinking about it. Just thinking about this. Like, God. Seeing if that's the 1026. 1026. 1036. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So it's going to hit crest, then it's going to come down. The lunar nodes, when it comes down to the 1026, there's going to be a magnetism with communications about two people, or there's going to have to do with two. It's going to have to do with two. There's this wisdom with relationships and lots of attention. There's going to be a breakup, that 2439 that Sebastian connects to Minnesota with. And that's that. God. And it's a trip because little Faith, she has a connection with Minnesota as well. But that energy that's happening with Katie is definitely connected to New Jersey. So I'm going to be looking at that on the map. Need to check it out. Need to check it out, guys. That's a good question. Who does Katie know in New Jersey? Who does Katie know in New Jersey? Why is she connected? Why is there a breakup with money when it comes to New Jersey, or breakup with her values? And why is there going to be a weight on those values? Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, why is it just completely loading? My gosh. What is going on with scribble maps? It's like it's just not meant to be. I mean, definitely not likely right now. I'm definitely don't want to, recommend scribble maps right now. Like, what's going on? Why are we creating a new map? Like, it's acting sketchy. It's never this slow. This is ridiculous. Not likely at all. Send. Oh my gosh, guys. Your maps. I mean, God, this is crazy. I don't think it's meant for me to do it. It could be affected by the weather, but it wasn't affected by the weather just a little bit ago. Oh, I think I'm going to have to tell you later. You know, I've never had this much trouble. It's like, is somebody trying to get into my stuff too? I don't know. What is going on here? Let's just get them all. Let's just get all the tabs going. Yeah, something's wrong. I've never had this problem. I mean, I've already given my password. Let's see if I can pull up the United States. Look at that. Look at that. Look how quick that did. Me pulling up the United States. So, speaking of the United States, look at Minneapolis. The United States connects to Minneapolis through that 2128. That's their connection. The United States and Minneapolis connect to the 2128. Look at that. With ice. I mean, you just can't make it up. You can't make it up. If I'm looking for Chronos, if I'm, looking for the devouring energy that comes with money, with values, with our government, has to do with a lot of timing and devouring energy of death, a lot of rebirthing. It's Minnesota. It's Minneapolis. Look at that. Can't make it up. And I think it's crazy that it will pull so quickly. But here we are. God dang, finally. New Jersey. Oh, Lordy. Let's turn on some addresses here in New Jersey. So I do have, what is this? Patent for geofencing has its roots here in Freehold via Michael. Michael who? I hate it when I do that. Michael J. Domino. Okay. Well, you can see that I have something in New Jersey. I don't know why I had that. Philadelphia. I got Pennsylvania. Get that in New York. Scranton. So I got Pennsylvania, New York. Rhode Island. Huh. I don't really have anything in New Jersey. I don't have anything in New Jersey. Where is Tom's River? Let me see where Tom's River is. Let me just make a marker for that. Let's go on straight to Tom's River. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. All right, guys, I've been live for let's see, how long have I been live now? An hour and a half, over an hour and a half. If nobody else wants a card or wants any type of reading or anything, I'm going to jump off here. Another storm is coming next week, Doc. God dang, don't tell me that. Oh my gosh. Not another winter storm next week. No way. Is it coming for Tennessee? I sure hope not. I sure hope not, guys. I sure hope not. But anyway, I appreciate all of you being here, hanging out with me, doing a little relaxing with some divining, some cards. I love you guys. I hope you have a good night. Oh, I don't see that person. Where is I don't see that person. Let me look back up and see. I don't see that person. Oh, now I do. What kind of reading would you like? With job? Do you want an astrology or a card? If you're still here, thank you, Esther of Fire. I didn't see her. I'm like, do I have somebody block me? They're in here earlier. Sorry, I didn't see that. Oh, I hate that. On job opportunities. Oh, I would love to see her chart to help her with job opportunities, but dang it. I didn't see it. Didn't see her. I hate that. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And like I said, I would have been on here last night, but I just couldn't pull myself away from the couch. But I do love you guys, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you do. You and Uncle Taco really do appreciate everything that y'all do to help bring awareness to Sebastian. You bet. Love you guys. All right, I'm going to end this stream. I hope you guys have a great night. Peace out, babe.